Hey everyone, so welcome to the Rollverse. So we're going to be continuing our game of Kingdoms of Medrani in Drakad. Last session, the party responded to an alarm that went up from the city's guard and discovered an undead horde getting ready to assault the city. They helped the captain and the local guards defending the city and destroyed the undead, and then went about the cities trying to rally volunteers. Alright, with that being said, let's get into the action.
Wait, isn't it nighttime?
Yeah, it is nighttime. Yeah. Okay. So everybody had just gone to bed. Asa had just had a dream, and someone else is having a dream. Someone else.
Ooh.
Kylora.
What? Yeah.
So you dream of that starry scape you had once before, the black void with stars starting to twinkle out until there's only a few remain around a larger, brighter star. And as you begin to have this dream, you start to hear a voice going, "God," and then you hear it's almost like static. It's not coming all the way across. Like something's either blocking it, or it's almost like a signal's not strong enough. Something is interfering with this message coming to you. So you hear this voice. You hear, "Kai, Aura, need you to," and then it just keeps in between the words until the vision fades. And when you... What's that?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, okay. And then when you all begin to wake up in the morning, the first thing, Asa, you notice is when you go to get out of your bed, you look to the side and you notice there's no armor. The armor that you had looked for yesterday is gone. That you had attuned to yesterday is gone.
Oh.
You look around the room and you don't see it. And then as you're getting around, you look down at yourself and you suddenly see covering your torso and your body is this almost like bronze-plated, it's bronze, almost like skin over your body of what was the armor.
Huh. It's getting harder to hide my condition.
It's getting harder. It seems to be on you underneath whatever other clothes you were wearing, or that you may have been wearing. And I will send you the stat for the armor. But yeah, just so you know, this still counts as half plate. But given this condition that it's like adhering to your skin at the moment, you can still remove it if you so choose. But it does like adhere to your skin. It is half plate. You no longer have disadvantage on stealth checks while wearing it because it is like on your skin, as I said, and you also have resistance to fire damage.
Ooh. Spicy.
Yeah. Alright, I'll send it to you. And then the first thing everyone hears as they wake up is you hear a knock on Asa's door, because he's the first one in the hall. And then you hear a knock on the next one of your doors, and the next one, and the next one. I encourage you to wake up.
Does anybody say anything to us?
Yeah, you hear the voice of Tello outside your door going, "Hello? Hello, are you awake? Awake?" He's going down all four of your doors, really trying to wake you up. Oh, Tello.
Guess I'll get my stuff ready. I'm not going to answer first, though. It's Tello. I'm going to answer first.
Oh, I opened the door. Right, hello, what's going on? Oh, right, we're still here.
Hey, Kylora, yeah. So y'all were like real interested in talking to some of those fighters yesterday. So
yeah.
I know Akeem was especially interested in it. So they were getting ready to leave this morning. I told him I'll give him some free breakfast if they stuck around for a talk with y'all. So they're out there right now.
Oh, okay.
If you want to go have a chat with them.
Yeah, I feel like Akeem would be pretty good at that. I'll see if... maybe you should see if he's awake.
I mean, I've knocked on everybody's door already. I don't know. You're the only one who's answered so far. Maybe if you want to, I don't know, round up your friends. I'm going to go back to my bar. But I have passed the message on. But they are out there, so... Alright. Bye.
Yeah,
and then he does like finger guns at you and he starts to walk away. What'd you say?
Oh, that was awkward.
Hello.
Oh boy. anyone else waking up, or am I knocking down doors?
I mean, if I can hear that, after I hear him scurry back down, then I'll open the door. But why do we want to talk to these people again?
I'm sorry. Because there's a big, giant town-ending devastation in the distance, and we are hoping that we can get more people to fight the giant army of undead. I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was about his jungle people or something.
Oh, no.
No?
I'm
We just want
90
them to stay and die so we can leave?
Alright, I'm going to go get Akeem.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick my head out with crazy eyes half open and be like, what time is it? What is the cutoff?
It's not particularly that early. It's like 8 in the morning or something. It's
According to
not
Esha, she's like, what is happening? I should be asleep.
There's free breakfast downstairs, Esha.
For what? What? It's just rubbing her eyes. Breakfast.
Free breakfast wakes
It's
Akeem up.
breakfast
I'm
time?
out of the room.
Oh, the catch is
I think
Akeem.
it was free breakfast for them.
It was free breakfast for them.
Wow.
I said what I said.
She said what she said.
I know it's not free breakfast, but... the catch is, Akeem, I think you have to go talk to these fighting men to see if we can rally the troops.
Oh, is that what I heard Tello say something about that when he showed up here 10 minutes ago? I thought he was just trying to like pitch us on his next fight night or something, but
No,
that's why I
remember,
ducked
there's,
his call.
The big dusty wall coming in could send
Nope,
an army
no one
of
forgot the
undead.
Dusty. We just forgot that these people might be important.
Did he say it's any other people from the jungles? Maybe that I was.
See the jungles, exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know. You go talk to them. I'm going to get breakfast.
When
Esha,
you-
you
He just
wanna
says
come
one
with me?
thing. I'm punching
Of course. I need to process being awake, and food is the only option.
I'm gonna go with Esha and Kylora to the breakfast.
When you
I'm
talk-
getting a
and,
mimosa.
and when you talked to him yesterday, he did say one of the fighters was from the jungle of Thundera.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
I just wanted to make sure that was clear. Yeah.
I did.
I want Kylora there with me because she has the journal, so she has a little bit more information than I do.
Okay. Is everybody?
Wait,
Go ahead.
I think I didn't hear the DM. Did you say that these guys came from Funjura?
Yesterday, Tello had told, I believe it was Akeem, but you might have all been there, that one of the fighters was from there.
Was from there. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So is everybody going, or is everybody's going? Right? I'm assuming everybody's going out there.
I heard breakfast
Yeah,
and
everyone's going.
mimosas. I'm following Kylora.
Yeah, I guess I'll go.
Just want
I
to make
heard
sure. I know.
Conjura and breakfast, and I'm going.
So, as you all walk out into the main room of this inn, you see 4 eccentric-looking figures. The first of which, you see a 6'5" humanoid wearing no shirt with blue-green skin, and he's just ripped. This guy is jacked. You see giant biceps. You see huge pecs and abs and everything.
Esha's fixing her hair.
This man
Adjusting her
also
hat.
this man also seems to be covered in a
I mean-
thin layer of slime across his body.
never mind.
Maybe it's oil. I don't know. It could be oil.
Hard. He's got that
Oh.
baby oil out, just oiling up at all
You
times.
waited a long time to tell us
Oh.
And he's also wearing a large salmon mask on his head. The mask.
that. Mask.
This guy went from The Rock to Pete Davidson, but still.
This man, the salmon mask. I want to make sure you see it correctly. It is a whole salmon. It looks like a whole salmon. It's just sitting on his head, and it's big enough to be sitting all over,
it's
covering his whole head.
Like the full salmon
Yes.
lengthwise?
Yes,
Not
the full
vertically
salmon
on top of
lengthwise.
his head.
No, lengthwise. Yes.
That sounds really inconvenient to me.
Well,
Can he see? Does he have eye holes in the mask?
yeah, he can see. It looks like the eyes might be some kind of glass or something, and he can see through them
Cool.
of the salmon. You see another figure who is a tiefling with apple red skin, with horns.
Welcome, jeans.
Oh no! What have I started? With apple red skin, with horns of black that corkscrew about a foot off of his head. Similar in think of for the horns similar in appearance to an Indian antelope.
Okay.
He
So
look-
up, not down.
It's up at an angle. Yeah.
Mhm.
He looks as if he's wearing almost like black eyeliner, and then that black eyeliner look follows down in a wavy line from his face, from down his face, from the mid eye to his chin. And then you see he's wearing chainmail, except for his right arm, that has a shackle around the wrist that is linked to a chain that is wrapped all the way around his arm, leading to the pommel of a greatsword on his back. The third figure you see,
He's got a chain sword.
he's got a
chain wallet.
he's got a great sword with a chain. That chain that's wrapped around his arm is connected to the pommel.
All right.
The third figure you see is an older human woman wearing leathers. She looks surprisingly normal compared to the other two figures, except for when she looks up and you see how she's eating. She has kind of like a crazy look about her. The hair is all messy, and she has like a wild glint in her eye and very long fingernails. And you also notice that on her back, she has what looks like a 3-foot tall house-shaped pack. It's like a pack or some kind of thing on her back. It's shaped like a square house, like the type, if you're not a very artistic person, you might draw, like the boxy house with a triangle roof.
What race is she?
She looks to be human, yeah.
Oh, human. Okay.
Yeah. And the fourth figure and the last figure, you see a dwarvish woman with a brown bowl cut. You see she has coconuts strapped to her fists, like some kind of weird, strange brass knuckles, along with other parts of coconut decorating her equipment and baggage.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Yeah, and that's what you see. These are the figures eating their breakfast.
All right.
You see, as you walk out, Tello kind of looks over. He's like pointing to him and mouthing the words. He's like, "That's them. That's them."
Hi, Talos.
Hey,
They're the
Lord,
only
does
ones
any of
there.
these people match those fancy words in your book right there?
Meredly?
I don't know. Was there any description of anybody in the book? I mean, these are pretty
Oh,
unique
probably.
people here.
Probably not. I don't think so. I didn't really read that much into it though.
All right, which one are we talking to first?
Maybe we just yell Meredly.
I mean, they're all sitting together, right?
Yeah, they're all pretty close together. They're not necessarily at the same table, but they're
Talking
all
to
in the
one
same space.
individually, even though
Is there
they're
anybody
sharing
else
the
in
same
the bar right now?
No, seems like no one else is really here right now, except for Tello and Sarah.
Have you ever given like a presentation, Akeem? I feel like
table. No,
we got to sell them on the idea.
I haven't. But
Me either, but
something about Salmon Mask is talking to me.
okay.
Hiding his identity behind the salmon.
Oh no, they're probably gonna want money. I never considered that. Woof.
Cello will pay him.
Hello.
Wait, no, that's never going to
I
happen.
think I'm gonna approach. Is anyone going with me? No.
I'll stand behind you,
Follow,
but
follow us, loose.
Okay.
look as intimidating
I'm definitely
as
at
I
the back.
can.
Okay. Are you talking to a particular one, or are you kind of addressing them all?
At first, I'm just gonna address them all, and I'll say, oh, "Mighty fine breakfast you folks have here. I haven't seen you around before. You guys new in town?"
You see the first one to respond is the the red-skinned tiefling, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm new in town. What of it?"
Just making friendly conversation, friend. My name's Akeem. You guys are new to the tavern scene. I haven't seen you. I just want to see what your deal is.
Are you the reason I'm eating this right now? And he like points down to like, it looks like a kind of like a porridge or some kind of thing like that. It's
I'll say, is it
that
delicious?
fish?
Is it delicious?
It's okay.
Then maybe.
All right.
Yes,
All right,
we
then.
are.
How are you enjoying this porridge so far? I just want to go into 10 minutes about the porridge with this person.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So you heard his answer, and the man with the salmon on his head goes, "It is very good. I like it. I like it a lot." And you see he puts his hand in the whole like porridge and starts just scooping it up
Scoops
into
it up with his
he scoops it up into
hand?
like the hole in his mask, and then you hear his like
Does
slurping
Does
noises.
it go through the fish mouth into his mouth, or does he go
Yeah.
under it?
No, he's slopping it through the fish mouth.
This dude really thinks he's a fish.
I like this guy. He's my kind of insane.
Oh.
I'm glad you guys like this porridge. It's
This guy and the
it's Kay's
coconut
famous
porridge.
porridge. He's known for it
Okay.
throughout Drakad.
Akeem, maybe we should ask about Sponjura or the Dusty.
Oh,
Sorry.
yes, of course.
Mr. Dusty.
Well, as you guys are enjoying this delightful porridge, we did have something we wanted to talk to you about. We heard that you guys recently came in from the jungles of Anjora. Is that true?
When you ask this, you talk about the jungles of Fandura. The dwarvish woman, she goes to speak up, and she goes, Well, yes, I did, but the others weren't with me. Like, I was the only one that came from there.
Oh,
Which one?
how did you find your way to accompany these fine folk here?
Oh, I'm not with them. The bartender just offered us free breakfast wait to talk to somebody.
Oh, okay.
Where
Yeah.
are you guys going to?
Once again, I am not with them.
Individually.
Oh, I was trying to. Well, so you mentioned Fanjura. I'm from there, but I'm trying to leave. Like, I was leaving there. Things are not great, and things aren't great here. So I'm just trying to make my way to Mykonos, to the capital.
What's happening in Fanjora that made you leave?
The woe? Haven't you heard of the woe down there?
There's another woe over in Fanjora?
Yes. There's not just one, not just the one out here. It's outside of this town. They're all over the continent.
Right. I just didn't realize we haven't had any news from Fanjora in the last few months, so we weren't sure what's going on over there. You're the first person from that region that we've come across, and so we have no information.
Oh, well, yeah. There's one down there. It's making life rough right now. And you see, she kind of when she says that, she stares away. She kind of stares in the distance. What were you saying, Cowboy?
What is the woe? Is it like the dust storm?
Oh, well, since you're not familiar with it, it's known as the woe of freezing flames.
Oh,
Ooh,
that sounds horrible.
spicy.
Yeah, it's not great.
Is everyone fleeing Fanjora right now?
Well, not everyone. I am, because, like I said, it's bad. Also, maybe I can find some people who are strong to come with me. That'd be really cool. Go back there, maybe save the day. That'd be really cool.
Oh,
Anyways.
that would be really cool.
That would be great.
That's
And
actually perfect.
Oh, it is?
I roll my eyes when Asa talks.
I'll kind of like ungracefully kind of shoulder my way forward a little bit more.
Excuse me.
It's actually perfect because we need to do the same thing here. And since we're all here already, you can help us, we can help you.
You see her her eyes get kind of wide as you say that, and she kind of like starts like looking in like every direction, clearly like processing what she's thinking, but she's just doesn't know how to handle it all the way.
But look, it's a close call that we could handle it on our own. But with some assistance from some very qualified looking folks as yourselves, if you would come to fight and tell us, if he had invited you to fight this fight night, then you're obviously well established. With your assistance, I'm sure it would be a simple matter. And then we would just a short trip back through the jungles, and we take care of the woe down there, and we've saved the southern half of the continent.
When you say like you talk about specifically the Tello and inviting someone who's a well-established fighter, you see the third figure, the figure with who looks like an older human woman. She speaks up. She goes, "Well, he can recognize that if you mess with the cat, you get the claws." And she goes like this. She puts her hands up like she's scratching a post or something like a cat.
Who was this? I missed
That
it.
was
What?
the crazy old lady
That was the
Oh,
wild-looking human woman.
okay.
with the house on her back.
The one
the
that
house on her
we
back.
Just asked, no, the Dwarvish woman.
We were
okay.
talking to coconuts.
Yeah.
So you're interested in, roughing up a bit of skeletons and saving a town too, right? Yeah.
Gosh,
Oh.
dang it, with that pencil, you're going to stab me in the eye.
Well, as long as me and my babies are good, I don't care. And she keeps doing the hand motions,
Babies.
clawing the
Your
air.
babies?
Do we see babies? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see my babies. And she like reaches back and slaps on the house, and you start to see outside of the house there's like a little animal door, and cats just start dropping out, like just like
Pouring out.
dropping out of it, and
Oh,
there's
my
just a
sweet
bunch of
baby.
them.
Or can I touch one?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
As this is
yeah.
happening, Tello starts to get concerned. He's like, "Oh no, what is this?"
Yeah, I'm gonna look over at Tello and be like, I just kind of mouth like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on here.
I'm
You
going
see-
to grab as many cats as possible onto myself.
Yeah, you can start grabbing as many in your arms as you want. And as he looks back at you, or Tello looks back at you, and he starts like miming, putting like something in his hand.
Yeah. I point to like my little my pouch of money. I'm like, I got you. Yeah. I know. If there's any scat in this bar, I got you.
You see, you also see Salmon Head speak up. He's like, "I also like to fight. I am ready to fight. I will fight.
Good. You look like a brawler.
I'm more
What's
of a
your name,
slammer."
I don't want to know his name anymore.
I think we
Never mind.
all took psychic damage from that one.
when you asked his name, he goes,
I don't want to know. If you said that, I don't want to know anymore.
"No, you're too late, dude. You said it." His name is. He's like, "Oh no, hold on." Okay, he goes, "My name is Salaman, the Slammer."
Salaman.
The slammer. All
Slammer,
right.
Slammer.
And then you ask his name, and then you see the tiefling speaks up, and he goes, "Oh, so you want to know his name? Well, you don't want to know my name. Well, my name, I'm going to tell you anyways, and my name is Forge, the Sword Shackled."
Shackleberg?
You gotta type that out.
Yeah,
No,
his
none of that
name-
was English.
His name is Forge, the Sword Shackled.
Shackled. Ooh. How come your sword is shackled?
That's the edgiest
Mr.
name.
Forge?
Oh, actually, I forgot something I was going to have you do.
Yeah, roll initiative.
give me one. I'll get back to it in 1 second. How is the sword? He's like, "Oh, you want to know how I got this sword?"
I
That's not what she asked.
absolutely do.
Okay.
Not really.
But no, I got these scars.
Exactly, just like that. He's like, "Well, I was cursed to bear this for all time
That sucks.
because I accidentally killed someone in my village, but it was an accident, I promise."
I believe you.
For the sake of this being easier,
Who?
I believe you.
I'm questioning even more. Who cursed you for all time?
My village.
Your village has the power to curse you for all time?
And he goes, he raises his arm up with the shackle, and he's like, "Look, see?
Is it just a regular like chain attached to his arm, like with a manacle, or is this an actual magical?
Honestly, if we break this guy's sword
Uh,
off, and he's like, "Oh, I guess I'll go home." I'm okay with that.
Make an Arcana check."
I want to make an Arcana check.
Yeah, bro, that's just a regular sword. Well, Garn, take care of that. Pop that thing right off there. Bye.
8.
Aww.
Dude, this thing is clearly magical. Like, this dude is bound to live life by the blade.
Can I use a divine sense on it?
He's trained.
Sure, yeah, dude. Use your divine sense. It's supposed to pick up any fiend, celestial, or fae. Is that correct?
Yeah, fiend, celestial, or undead.
Undead. Okay.
Is it any of those 3?
No, it's not. You don't get that feeling off of it.
Anyone else in this room, though?
It's just
Headshot.
those 4. Anyone else? What?
Yeah, does he pick up anybody else? Being Fae Fiend or
Oh.
That's true. Yeah, it's a radius.
like Tello?
No, you don't get anything
Headshot?
from
The
Tello.
big sus?
I guess you technically
60 feet.
technically Forge might ping for you a little bit because he has tiefling. His ancestry is tiefling, so he may have some like fiendish in his blood.
But I'm like in the distance of all this, like behind everyone. Can he still sense me?
I mean, I don't. When you're using the sense, it's only celestial, undead, and what was the other one? Angelic or celestial, right?
There's no.
Celestial, fiend, or undead. You know the type of any being whose presence you sense, but not the
Yeah.
identity. It's within a 60 feet.
Oh, I'm definitely
Little
within
cover.
60 feet.
Yeah, you don't get anything off of her. None of those things.
Totally not
Doubt.
important, but can I make an animal handling check? So
On your
I can
on the
see if I can
cats?
get- yeah,
Whoa,
I want them
whoa,
all to
wait,
purr at
what
the
is
same time, so it's just
happening?
like a I don't know, just like.
Yeah, make your animal handling check to handle more cats.
Okay, I'm trying to pet them all. It's amazing.
For reference for the people at home that can't see this, I have been nearly stabbed in the eye 15 times already tonight by Kylora's wild hand movements with a pencil.
I got an 8.
LaSalle cut all this.
You got an 8.
I got
Yeah,
an 8.
welcome
And you're-
LaSalle, our new editor.
You're trying to get more cats? Was
You're
it?
trying to make them
You're trying to make
purr
them
all
all
the same
purr?
time, and you got an 8. Can I give her advantage at least? Jeez.
You can. I'll give
Oh,
you.
I wanted to poop on her.
You can try. Yeah, you can try and give him advantage. Yeah,
Okay.
try to help him.
Oh, it's too late. She already rolled.
Oh,
Let her suffer.
18.
18. Yeah, so it kind of is like a teamwork thing. Like you pick up the cats, and the team starts scratching all their like bellies, and they start just
They see a
purring.
giant bird and they're like, this looks delicious.
Yeah, they're transfixed on Akeem's looking at his head, and then the fact that you're scratching their bellies is also just like they're done.
There's
It's
a
great
bird
for them.
man, and then there's a fish man near all these kittens.
Yeah, they're loving it,
They're
dude.
just going crazy.
They're very interested. Also, I want to have Kylora make a history check. Only Kylo.
Absolutely the most diverse group Asa has ever worked with.
Yeah, this is a very, like I said, a very eccentric group.
Nice.
Well, Ace is a closeted racist, as we all know, from
Oh.
episodes 1 through 5.
I forgot to up everything.
Coming in
Oh,
hot.
yeah.
19. Okay.
Do that.
History check.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a 18.
18. Yeah. So when you walked into this room, despite how like strange all these figures were, Forge kind of struck you as odd. Like something was off. Something like you kind of felt like you remembered something of like seeing his face before.
Huh.
And yeah, as you like start having more of these conversations, you start like you're kind of like in the back of your head. You're working through some like memories. You're like, okay, I feel like I've seen this guy. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him here. You know, didn't see him there. Didn't see him there. And it starts to go back to like thinking you might have seen him when you were a lot younger, but you don't have exact memory placed of like where it was or when.
Okay.
Does Forge have? I mean, I know he has the horns. Does he have a lot of hair?
He doesn't have any hair on his head, but he does have like the devilish style beard, the devilish style pointy beard.
Okay. Yeah.
And it has like some gray in it. He's older. You can start to realize.
Okay. I mean, after I did the check and I couldn't ascertain whether it was magical or not, I'm just gonna speak, not super loudly, but just, I guess, not quietly. But I'm gonna speak in Celestial. I'm just gonna say something along the lines of, may mercy fall upon your soul. After seeing that he's been bound to this sword for, I don't know, all of time. And see by his village for doing something I can't remember, and I'm just gonna see what his reaction was.
Yeah.
To that.
This Edgelord gets no respect.
Do I see any visible reaction to when I say that?
Sorry, say it one more time. I missed it. Sorry.
Oh, so I'm saying in Celestial, like, may mercy like fall upon you or fall upon your soul or something like
No.
that. Something along those lines. I just want to see if it gets a reaction from him when
No.
I say in Celestial, because he has a tiefling back.
You say it and it doesn't register. He just kind of like looks at you weird, like you're speaking something he doesn't know, speaking a language he doesn't understand.
Okay. All right, folks. Anyways, pretty cool stuff. I don't know. Good luck with that. That's kind of cool and bad at the same time, I guess, with the sword.
You see the guy with the salmon on his head, Salomon. Oh wait, did I tell you everybody's name yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
Or the
There was something else you wanted to do too.
I did it already.
Okay.
So first off, Salomon speaks up. He goes, "I want to slam something." You see, he says that, and then he stands up, and then he turns around to a table and picks it up and just smashes it on the ground. And Tello goes, if you look back, Tello's looking around like,
I put my hand up. Tell him.
Tello's looking at you like, what are these people doing? Like, he's like, what? He's like miming with his
Who
hands.
brought these people here?
He did.
And he tried to recruit these people too.
I'm gonna put one finger up to my mouth like, you don't make a sound, Tello. I got this.
And then as he did that, you see the lady with the cats speaks up, and she goes, "Well, my name is Catastrophe." She does the clawing motion again with her hands. And then you see the dwarvish woman with the coconut on her head, or the coconut hairstyle, and coconuts on her hands.
I don't even want to know her name.
And she goes, "Well, if everybody's introducing themselves, my name is Coco Nuttier."
Coco what?
Nuttier.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
It was great
okay.
meeting you guys. I'm going back to bed.
Wait, no!
You're gonna be nutting, eh?
We need to talk to Captain Helen.
So Coco's like, I think I'd be interested in your offer. I could probably help you, and then you help me. I would be okay with that.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
It seems psycho.
Okay. What do you say, Catastrophe?
Yes, I got you guys to say it. You had to say their name. Oh.
Can't make fun of the names if they're already ridiculous.
I'm in it if you think you can get me some more babies. And she keeps doing the clawing fingers for some reason. She
What
just
does
keeps
that
doing it.
What kind of
that's something we
babies?
can figure out, I'm sure.
I look over to Asa.
Asa's on baby
all
duty.
the purring. Like, I bet she was pretty hot back in the day.
Nope.
The only other time she referenced babies was towards to her cats. So you kind of know she wants more cats.
I look at Ace. I'm still like, that's you. That's your job. Too bad.
She sees you look towards Asa, and she goes, "Are you gonna help me get those those babies?" And she goes to put her hand on your arm.
Oh,
Asa is the man for the job. He can definitely assist you with getting
I'm
more.
sure we can figure something out. Cats are not an area that I don't know anything about them, but I'm sure we can find them. They're everywhere, right? Yep, they are. Okay, moving on.
Okay, Laura's
Forge.
vibrating.
Forge, Salaman, you guys
You
want
guys
to
are good?
go?
We can smash some stuff,
You can
Salaman.
take out your anger, Forge, on a big skeleton, and Salaman. I feel like it sells itself. You can smash him or slam him.
Yeah, you see Salomon go. As long as I can smash, and I also really want salmon. And he just kind of stares away when he says it.
Wait, did he say salmon or slam him? What did he say?
He said he wants to slam something, and then he said he wants salmon.
So what did he mean by smash?
Well, he wants to like slam and smash
He's going
things,
to help her make the hit
Like those delicious. He just
like
wants,
break stuff. Yeah, he wants to destroy.
Which means he should fight
Salomon.
Dusty.
We'll get Forno, our top fish expert, on the case.
our
for you.
fishmonger.
And then you see Forge, in answer to your question, he goes, "Oh well, I can. If these creatures we're fighting, or whatever we're doing, do they shed blood? Because I am cursed by this blade and these shackles to shed the blood of the evil."
Of the evil? These aren't evil.
They're definitely evil, and the main boss, I am sure he will lead. The others are,
Main
skeletons.
boss?
They're pretty. I didn't feel you guys.
How do you know?
Asa.
How do I ever know anything? I mean,
I don't know. Why do you have the most information?
because I'm
You're
from here.
horrible. Yeah, sure. Of course you are.
I'm from here. That's right. Look. In the middle of the dust storm, there is a great beast of undead nature. And I believe he is the cause and the controller of the so-named Big Dusty.
So we need to kill this beast at the heart of the storm.
Easy. You just go in the middle, kill him. 2 steps.
Oh, super simple.
Oh, did you do that already?
I just made that plan right now.
I mean, did you
Go into the storm.
You clearly tried to do it
Kill.
before, and it didn't work. How many
See,
times?
I was
3
I was
times?
uninformed.
4 times?
I was uninformed the first time when I died.
What about the second time?
The second time, I was right at the edge. I wasn't far enough to see him.
What about the third time?
Third time. Was there a third time?
I think we just fought the skeletons.
Yeah, the third time we just fought the skeletons. There was no dust storm. So again,
I mean, this guy
Too far
claims
away.
he knows everything. He's not fought the Dusty 3 times, 4 times, 2 times. I don't know.
I'm
As-
sorry you're bad at math.
As you're having this like kind of like sidebar, you see Salomon. He goes, "I want my salmon," and he goes up to another table and gets ready to start breaking on ground.
Salomon, we can get you the salmon. Don't worry.
We gotta
Follow me.
That's
You
easy.
can?
Come.
Okay.
He's got a whole dude for that.
We're all heading out of the bar at this point.
make sure that everyone else comes along. We'll take him to the salmon man, and then we'll get him to hell.
Yeah.
I'm starting to move Salomon out of the bar. I'm not. They can do the rest. I'm doing. Come on.
I am not going to be last out of the bar.
I
I
will.
was questioning why we haven't had breakfast and mimosas yet, though.
That's right. Oh my god.
That's the reason why I came down.
I will ask Asa to make a persuasion check on specifically Forge.
Okay.
And then I will ask Akeem to make a persuasion check to like soothe Tello's nerves on this. What'd you get, Asa? You look excited.
22!
22. Yeah. So when you were telling him about how on Tello, because he's like very nervous about what's been going on.
Wait, more than 22. I'm bad at math. 24.
24. Okay, yeah. So you were telling Forge about like the creature in the in the storm and this stuff, and he goes, "Oh yeah, that sounds very evil. I can do that. I think I can do it. Yeah. It sounds like it fulfills my curse."
Yep. It will probably fulfill your curse that was put on you by
Your village.
the shaman in your village?
It's more of it's like a taboo. It's like a curse in that I shouldn't have done it.
Oh, I understand.
Or accidentally killing someone.
I thought you meant magically cursed. And when I say that, I'll pull back my bandages on my left, because I keep it wrapped still. I'll pull it back a little bit to show the dragon forearm that I've got.
You show him your dragon
Yeah.
arm, and he goes, "Ugh, what is that?"
Oh, that makes more sense. I should have shown the hand. Whatever. You can just think I have a charisma. That's fine.
He goes, you want me to
No.
get rid of it for you? And he
No.
starts to grab the sword.
Oh boy, please don't do that.
It might be something fungal.
That's.
Don't worry for it. Just terminal. He's gonna die.
What'd you get on your check, Akeem?
16 on the check with
16?
okay.
Do you say anything to Tello to like appease him, or are you just like miming stuff still as you're getting ready to leave?
Once I get Salomon out of the bar, I'll run back in and I'll give him some gold. I'll give him. How much do I have? I don't even know.
Okay.
I'll give him 5 gold just to cover it.
Okay.
That's what the Swiftwater special was the other night.
So
And if he says anything, I'll just be like, "Goodbye, see you later."
Goodbye.
So with how this is breaking out, it seems like you're taking Salomon. Are you guys kind of like going individually with some of these people, or are you staying behind? Because I know Esha also wanted to finish, get some breakfast and a drink.
I'll stay with Isha and get the mimosas. Cause
Okay.
I did want to talk to Captain Sardios again at some point, but we're probably going out the gate, so we'll.
Hey, you might end up there with these fine folks. Is there anyone? So you two are staying behind, Kylo and Esha. Asa and Akeem, what are you doing? Are you going to leave with some of the people?
I'll go with Akeem. He doesn't want me, so I'll go with him.
Okay. Are you trying to bring the whole group to come with you, or just Salomon and?
I mean, my entire thing was just to get Salomon out of the bar so he stopped destroying things.
Everybody else
After,
gets breakfast.
after that, I was just kind of like, I didn't have a plan. But if we want to start heading towards, I mean, we could go talk to the captain now if you want
Go
to
talk to Forno and get
it's-
Slammer Man some salmon.
Well, yeah, it was gonna go that route. Go to the water where Kylora sticks her stinky feet in every night, and then we'll go get some fish, and then we'll go talk to the captain.
Yeah, if everyone starts actually like leaving,
Do it.
I'll accept no mimosas and follow along.
I mean, it's up to everybody if you're gonna all leave. Sounds like Akeem's outside trying to keep Salomon from destroying stuff. Asa said he would go.
What
He
about
needs
the rest
to.
of them? Is only Salomon leaving?
Salomon's
Or is the others
outside.
following him? Because if the others following him, we gotta like stick with them and find out what's the next move.
Yeah.
And then
Forge-
I will be like,
If
okay.
Salomon starts getting unruly again, I'm just gonna like challenge him to feats of strength. Just put up my hands and we're gonna do a little wrestling in the middle of the street.
Forge, when you persuaded him earlier, Forge sounded kind of excited. Asa, talk to you more about this creature, this evil creature he's gonna shed the blood of in the sand to defeat.
Isha, if you wanna, I can get you breakfast later if you want. We can go out and see the action.
Yeah,
see
I
the rest people.
I definitely don't want to miss this. Fine
Alright,
by
let's go.
me. Let's go. Wait, can
Eggs and
we get like
mimosas
a to
on me
go?
later.
Can we get a to go
maybe
mimosa?
Telos has a Tell us
Quick! We need to go. Drinks.
and eggs.
Yeah.
Eggs.
Wait, let's get some breakfast also.
We'll come back for more, but we need a little.
Oh,
We
yeah,
need
also
some good
breakfast.
stuff.
Blend them up, tell us.
Oh no! Don't do
Okay,
that.
mimosa.
Send it all out at the same
Yeah,
time.
I want to bring enough for the group on behalf of Akeem. I'm going to specify on behalf of Akeem, so I can get
Not
that
that
discount. I'm going to specify like I got Akeem's money. He wanted me to ask this, to get us all to come mimosas, so I don't have to pay for
We
it.
can save the town.
Yeah,
Telos.
yeah.
Save
This
the town.
is the energy we need.
Tello's kind of looking like he's like, I don't know.
I shouted Akeem.
God.
Is the door open? Because I want to shout at Akeem and be like, "Yeah, you said yeah,
the door can be
right."
open, yeah.
I'm gonna like ask confirmation from Akeem to be like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I'm gonna look at Talos and be like, "Okay."
Yeah, you see Tello starts like shaking his head. He's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know. Like, sure this time, but this is more than I thought it was gonna. This is not good.
Thanks, Tello. You're the best.
You're gonna get our money anyways, Tello.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Okay.
You should know
I
by
wish I
now,
was there.
Talos, that we tip well.
Wait,
Kinda just groans a little
That
bit.
was the side I did not enjoy.
And I guess if you guys are like kind of like ushering everybody outside with your to-go breakfast,
You're doing him a favor.
yeah, you're doing him a favor, definitely. You see,
I let the cats eat some of my eggs.
yeah, ugh. You see the cats start trailing out, and then a few of them like jump up back into the house in the back of the house pack on the back of the older lady. But you see, like, as you're walking out the door, you're like, I think we're like missing some. Like, He probably got lost in the bar or something.
Oh no.
Missing a cat? Is that what
Yeah,
you
like
said?
some of them might have went like missing
I would
in the
never
bar.
miss a cat.
Oh, you okay?
Wait.
Roll for cats.
Oh no, man.
Roll
cats.
animal handling to wrangle this cat.
Okay.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh.
You got it.
11.
Yeah, what'd you get?
That's pretty good.
11.
You found
11.
that one.
Yeah, you saw a couple of them like trying to like, stealthily walk over into the kitchen, maybe try to get some fish or something, and you're like, whoop! You scoop it up by its belly and you go back. You start heading back outside. Whoop. Yeah, so you start making your way outside. I'm guessing towards the market, right? To see Forno.
We need to get him some
Yeah.
salmon.
Go down to the wall with her.
Okay, cool. You take your group of interesting people
And our mimosas.
and your mimosas
And eggs.
and eggs.
It's just running out of the bar with mimosas. in her
I'm
hand.
holding like 2 trays of stuff. I'm like, guys, wait, grab your drink and your eggs.
Okay.
I should go to the best.
That's just great. I knew I
As you-
liked Esha, and I knew I liked Kylora. I don't know why I like Asa.
As you're bringing up the
Did
drink,
it make you like Asa?
Oh,
Grow on you.
Like the
Like a
fungus.
fungus.
I don't know. Asa like Danny, and that still hits pretty hard.
Danny was a useful person if he had been what I thought he was.
That's true. He liked Danny, and Danny almost killed us all.
Yeah.
You know
And
what? I heard him
all the
talking about-
soldiers.
I heard him talking in the last fight. He said, "I love skeletons," and then boom, I got hit with 1,000 arrows.
Asa's a
I
double
love
spy.
arrows. Where
He's
are
a
they?
double
Come
spy.
on, bring the arrows. What are these birds?
as Esha's running up with the mimosas in her hand,
Eggs.
you see Catastrophe reaches out her like almost like clawed hand for one of them. She's
I go,
she's like,
whoa.
"Ooh." And she like, oh, you
Yeah,
know?
before she grabs, like I see her grab and I step back. You're like, whoa, ma'am, you had your breakfast and your drinks. This is for us.
Oh, there's always room for another.
But I don't have extras. I'm gonna give her sass right back to her.
You can have mine.
I'm going to match her exact energy.
She goes, oh, well, he says I can have his. And he points to Asa. Or she points to Asa.
Well, now that it's Asa, I'm just gonna be like, ooh.
Spill it on accident. Whoops!
Oh.
It slipped.
Oh my bad, girl, sassy.
Oh, you
Cat.
purposely like drop it?
No, I don't drop it. Can I get the glass? I like shake it enough where some is spilling over the glass. So when she goes to grab the glass, it's wet, but it's
Okay.
not like I didn't spill the whole drink.
Okay, make a performance check.
Oh my goodness.
See if you're doing it. If she can realize you're doing her dirty, or if you did it.
She already did me dirty. She just started grabbing my
This one's
drinks.
about to
She
start
wanted
right now.
No. The big skeleton one.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna steal one of her cats.
I rolled a
Do
14.
not
A 14.
And this
She-
this lady's carrying 5 how many cats on her?
Oh.
Her attention is not just on me.
In her house pack, there was more than 5 cats. There was
What?
at least 15 cats that came out in the bar.
Whoa.
There was a lot.
15.
Yeah.
That's like animal cruelty stuffing them in that little house.
I mean, you see, like as you were leaving the bar, a couple of them jumped back up in there, like they wanted to go in there.
How big
Is
are
there
these
like
cats?
at least a little like
Stockholm.
see-through dome that they can see the world
Yeah,
out?
can they breathe?
It's got one of those like little square windows. It looks like I say, one of those poorly drawn
Okay.
houses, like the
Can
square
we
one with the
see
triangle.
A little kitty face with a little heart
They're
nose.
probably all smushed together.
You
There's
see
15
like
of them.
3 faces in the little window. Let's resolve the
I
mimosa
rolled-
real quick.
I rolled a 14. This lady clearly doesn't have the attention span for one person. If she got 15 cats.
Yeah, she goes, you slosh it around a little bit to lose some, and she goes, well, thank you. And she reaches her hand out, and like she picks it up not with her actual fingers, but
Oh.
the long, thick fingernails she has and the claws, and she's holding it just by the claw fingernails,
That's disgusting.
and she starts drinking it.
So it didn't matter if her nails got all wet and
No, she didn't really
Oh.
care.
awful. Awful.
As
I'm just gonna rush away from her and just quickly give her drinks out to the rest of the group.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Thank you, Esha.
As you all make your way over to Forno's stall, the fish seller. As you make your way up to him, he goes, well, who are all this people? You bring a lot of customers to me, all you friends? And when he says friends, he looks specifically at like Akeem and Esha.
Does he remember, like out of context, does he remember Asa from the one thing they did?
He doesn't
Was
remember
that- was he in
Asa.
disguise?
He's in a
Okay.
disguise, so he doesn't remember Asa, but he does remember an old man. Well, you don't know for sure, but yeah.
Okay.
He would remember a young me. I was here.
I mean, he knows.
You would
He knows.
imply
who-
that I may have been part of him losing his foot. Oops.
Who knows?
Who knows? It was a joke. It was
It
a
was
prank.
all a
Ha
joke. It was a ha
Oh.
prank.
That was a pretty funny prank. You lost your
ha. It's just a prank, Porno. It's just a prank. You don't want to.
Porno, my man. We are
Yeah.
here to
Yeah.
shop, and then I like point to Salomon. I say, Salomon, what fish you in the market for?
Salmon. 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 Salmon.
Porno, you hear the man? Let's make a deal.
Oh well, salmon's pretty hard to get up here. I mean, we're pretty far upriver. I mean, they come this way, but not a lot of them make it up here. But well,
That's what Asa does.
I know.
how many are you looking for? And when he says that, Salmon goes, salmon, 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 salmon.
This dude is high on salmon.
Salomon, hey, are you interested in anything besides salmon? Look at the fish we got here. And then I start pointing to whatever various fish. that are
Maybe
there.
he'll find a newfound love of
got
the fish
this
from
one.
Jakad.
That one.
We got this one. We got
This
the
other
small
one?
one. We got this big one.
Can we
over
give
here.
him like taste
It's got
tests of
tongues
the
on
fish
it.
he has?
You start pointing out other fish, and you like point out to like a large one, and he just grabs it with his hand, and then he starts to put it in the salmon's mouth of his salmon mask
That's
mouth.
visceral.
Whatever he grabs, we'll just buy. On the fly.
Yeah. Okay. Forno's like,
Don't.
okay.
I got this. Don't worry, I got it. Just,
okay.
He's got a big appetite. Look at this guy, 6'5". My goodness, right? Beefcake, am I right?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Woo! My stars.
Yeah, the fish disappears almost in like one swoop. One.
Oh
my God.
He eats like the
I don't
whole,
want
the
to know
whole
what's
thing.
under that mask.
And
I look back at him. Oh, pretty good, huh? That was pretty good salmon, right?
oh, very good, very good.
Any others you want?
You say that, and he starts to grab two more, one in both hands. He starts to double fist it, and then he pulls up one to his salmon mask. He eats it, disappears very quickly, and then he does the other one as well, almost like they're like foot-long subs or something. He's just
I'm gonna look away. I don't want to watch this.
All right.
Yeah, Asa's just dumbfounded. Cannot look away. He's just locked in.
Yeah, I'm just perplexed, and I'm gonna look at Forno and say, let me get two more for the road.
okay, yeah, sure.
Actually, give me three. Give me three for the road.
3. Oh, okay, yeah.
He's a growing boy. My
I
heavens.
guess all these together, 1 gold.
One.
He needs to slap
Wait, what
it a
did
few
Forno
more.
say?
1 gold.
Forno, load up the cart.
We're gonna do another kingfish situation, huh? We're gonna double down on the fish.
Give me 6 more. Give me 6 more. I'm just gonna pack them up. Hey, Forno, tightly pack these. It's
Okay.
worth your while if you do.
He takes your money. Yeah, he takes your money, and then he
Oh, I give
tightly
him 4 gold.
Oh,
Whatever
okay.
he charges me, I give him 4 total.
Yeah, he takes your 4 gold. He goes, oh, well, thank you. And then, yeah, he like ropes them together so that they're easy to carry for you.
Okay,
Very rope of fish again.
And then you see
perfect.
Catastrophe goes, she goes, what about my cats? Gotta give me more babies.
Asa?
Well, there currently aren't any cats around.
Does this lady not
So
have
when
enough
we see them,
cats?
we'll pick them up.
Do you have any boy cats and girl cats? I feel like we can fix your problem real fast.
I don't want to play an RPG about cats having sex.
I'm just saying.
I don't want to do that.
This is what the viewers want.
We're gonna have a whole breeding
D&D
farm.
can be a
They
lot of
demand.
things, and this ain't one of the things I want it to be.
You can do your cats. They reproduce super fast.
So you said kind of look around for cats. Make an investigation check.
LaSalle, cut that out.
Make an investigation check, and then
Okay.
in answer to your question, Kylora, she goes, I do, but they don't like each other very much. Like that.
Maybe it's because they live too close together.
They're
How's your
brothers and
investigation?
sisters, Kylora.
I got a 4.
Okay. If Esha or, I guess Kylora, since you're being really friendly with the cats, you can make a perception check for cats.
Yeah, and she's keeping her distance
Wait,
from
was
the
it perception
cats.
check?
For you,
It would
I
be
told
a
you
5.
investigation, but I'll let her do perception.
Esha's keeping her
I'm
distance.
gonna say that my 4 is because I don't really investigate. I look around and I'm like,
I
I
got
don't see any
23.
cats.
A 23.
Oh,
Ooh. Yeah, out of the corner of your eye,
Cat.
out of the corner of your eye, you're kind of like scanning the market, and you see like a couple like fat, just real fat cats like slurking under some stalls, looking like they're eyeing Fornos, Fornos in particular, seeing all the fish, and then some of the other ones looking at maybe some of like the fresh meat vendors up there.
Katash! Nope, that's not your name.
Nope.
Wrong universe.
What's her? What's
Cats.
catastrophe?
Catastrophe.
Gotta say the whole thing.
I say it all the time, dude.
There's
She
some
goes-
fat ones under the stall. They're so fat, I don't even think they could run away from you.
She goes, where? And she like starts like looking at it. She gets down on all fours.
Of course she does.
Yeah, of course she does. And then she's like, oh, and then she starts, she crawls over there to the stall to like grab him, and she starts going,
Very
she's
nice.
making the noise that goes, that noise to get the cats to come closer as she's doing it. And you see as she's doing this, she creeps up on him. She just reaches out and just grabs one of the fat ones, and it looks like they really don't want to be grabbed. And then she goes like that, grabs it, and then pushes it into the cat house on her back.
So you're in?
Oh, I'm in, honey.
Awesome. This is... What a day. Let's, Yep.
I just
Sardios? Anybody?
yeah,
These guys
Akeem
are-
is like starting to become visibly sick. He's like after seeing salamanders destroy fish, and then this cat lady just abduct the stray cat. Like this is. I just wanted to talk to someone about the jungles. So I guess we're doing this now.
Yeah, what's going on with the dwarf? The possibly only sane person in this group.
Coco?
What's she up to? Yeah.
Coco? She's just kind of
Coco.
following you. You get the idea that she's
Coco.
kind of a nervous person, and she's kind of following you and just
What was her
staying a
last
little
name?
quiet.
Nutty Air?
Nutty A, yeah.
Nutty A.
Cookie. Oh, Coco Nutty A.
Coco Nutty A.
These guys were so much cheaper than I feel like you would have been to hire Asa.
Absolutely.
How much would it have cost to get you on our team?
For something like this?
Yeah.
Well, I would have said 100 gold, but the inflation right now is just insane because of Zuth. Probably 200-300 gold now. I don't know. Depends on the quality.
Overrated.
Whatever. This is the kind of work I would do, though. I didn't like murder babies. I feel like you guys have a really bad perception.
What an example to produce right there.
As you
Murder
s-
babies.
As you say that, Forge looks at you and he goes, "Oh, you murder babies, huh?"
I just
And he gets ready to
I
like brandish
understand
his
the
sword.
psychology behind saying, "Oh, I definitely don't do that."
Yeah,
If you
Forge.
do
He
do
did.
that-
He just said he did.
Gosh, Akeem.
Make a persuasion check, Akeem, persuasion
Okay.
or a deception. Probably deception. Actually, that's deception. I think.
That's
Yeah,
deception.
deception.
Jack.
Let's say deception, as you're trying to like rile him up with
No, I
this
100%.
lie.
What if I believe he murdered babies? Then that's a
Ooh.
persuasion.
Why are you working with me? What kind of monster are you?
All right, deception. You're only here because of Zeus.
Ooh,
11 for deception.
11. You say that, you say it, and then Forge goes, "Oh, so it was a joke, huh? Making me the butt of a joke." And he looks at Keem and Asa with like kind of glaring.
You did the butt part all on your own. It was obviously an over extreme example to make a point.
I'm gonna roll my eyes and just speak
Because they have a very
gibberish
low
in
opinion
Celestial
of
while he
me.
says that to me and see what happens.
Speak to who? Forge?
When he like looks at me and says he's the butt of the joke, I'm just gonna like roll my eyes up and start speaking gibberish in Celestial, and then see if he freaks out or not.
He doesn't freak out. He's just looking at you like quizzically. He like raises his eyebrow and he's just like staring you like while bobbing his head around, trying to like figure out your words.
I think that's what I thought. And walk away.
He does that sometimes. His brain is slowly decaying, but without the slowly part.
This man has a fungus on his arm.
I guess we should take our, mighty fighting force to Helen. She's going to be so happy. So happy.
So happy.
All right.
She'll be happy when we, win.
Because we...
As you
We're
get
meant to be here.
as you all make your way up the stairs and across the bridge over to the guard tower where Helen is. You get there, the guards just kind of let you in with the strange figures, and they let you up to her office.
Hold on, we're gonna say goodbye. We're gonna say goodbye yet.
Bye!
Bye, boy.